Corey, you're on the Run of Fez show.
What's up, boys? I got an Ichiban for you.
All right, let me play this. Ichiban.
Yeah, down here in Philly yesterday, they got these things called duck boats. They're like amphibian boats.
Yeah, they have them in every city now.
Yeah, well, one of them was out in the Delaware, and it got hit by a barge.
Yeah, I saw this story, and there's actually a couple people missing, right?
Yeah, they're from Hungary. Two of them, 16 and a 20-year-old.
Just a terrible, terrible story. But do you have that tape, Hicks? There was an audio videotape up. I thought I sent it to you last night of somebody that was seeing it. Some Philly guy was seeing it. I think he was on the Jersey side and calling 911. And the Philly accent is just ringing through this entire thing.
I don't know if I would trust getting on a boat that looks like a duck.
I've been on them before in Boston. We have them here in New York City. And you're riding around on a car that looks like a duck, and then it drives into the water, and all the tourists go, yay. And then they go to one of the kids, you want to drive? And then they feel like they're driving a duck around. But obviously, horrible story, terrible to hear about the whole situation. But to hear this tape of this fucking Philly accent with a guy trying to explain that a duck got ran over, and then he starts getting mad at the 911 person, and we'll just take a listen. But by the way, this is the accent I grew up with, and it's what everybody I know sounds like. My entire family sounds this way. So Hicks is going to grab that for us. Let's go over here to Dimitri. Dimitri, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, sorry to jump back on topics, but I think Fez is right. I don't think just anybody can get one of these decision specials like LeBron is having tonight, because, A-Rod went through this just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but it's just a whole new way of looking at it. It's a whole new way of packaging. It doesn't cost ESPN anything. What were they going to do? Fucking run one of those things? But if Peyton Manning was jumping, yeah, he'd have an hour. If Tom Brady was jumping, he'd have an hour. It's just going to be the new way of doing this. And it's just an extended hype. It doesn't mean anything. It's not like, I hope he's sitting there like he's pondering, and maybe he's looking at brochures on schools in each of the areas. I don't know. This looks great. They have beautiful playgrounds for the children, and it's going to be fantastic. All right. Again, not making fun of the people from Hungary who are missing. And I don't have a real good feeling about this. When you're missing and it's the Delaware River, no good news comes out of it. But anyway, one of these duck boats traveling down the Delaware River, barge runs right over it. But just listen to this crazy bastard from Philly trying to explain this to 911.
All the people swimming. Holy shit. Hello? Hello, a tugboat just ran a ferry boat over.
Just ran it over?
Yes, a tugboat just ran one of the ducks over right in front of Penn's Landing. Hello? A tugboat and a barge just ran a duck. One of the Philadelphia ducks.
Ride the duck.
The ferry boat duck thing?
They ran it completely over. There's people swimming.
The ducks, the Philadelphia ducks? No, the car ducks.
Ride the duck.
Right in front of Penn's Landing. There's got to be 50 people in the river. In the river, lady.
This is so great. By the way, Philly is like one of the few places that you can turn lady into a bad thing. You heard me, lady. They're in the river. No, it's a duck boat. A ferry boat ran over it. Everybody's in the water right now. They fell in the water. No, the people are in the water. The hoagies are in the water. Their smokes are in the water. They spilled coke in the water. Everybody's in the water right now. What don't you understand, lady? I love the way they say lady. It's just that, come on, lady.
And the woman with him just so frustrated that that he's not getting it explained.
Let's go over here to Matt. Matt, you're on Fez.
That's fucked up. I heard numerous reports from Florida newspapers that there are tar balls washing up at Cocoa Beach, Florida, which is on the opposite side of the state. So take that for what it's
worth. There's water balls. They're in the water. There's oil balls. No, lady. There's tar in the water. Tar balls are in the water. Lady. Everybody fell in the water. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, Ronnie, I live in South Carolina, man. We get made fun of down here a lot for the way we talk, but that is the weirdest, goofiest fucking accent I've ever heard in my life.
It is the strangest accent that you could ever hear. And the fact that this guy has to explain now to somebody that this entire situation has went down and she can't understand, what, a duck got ran over, so you're calling 911? What the fuck is the whole big deal? Let's go over to John. John in North Carolina. You're on Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I want to know if Lance Bass was in the water.
No, there's a bass in the water. No, not that kind of bass. Like an NSYNC bass is in the water. Will, Illinois, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ron, I got to ask you, how did you ever escape that awful accent?
Look, let me tell you, all I got to do is get on the phone with one of my sisters, and it's right fucking back in 2 seconds.
Oh, my God, look at all the people swimming. Holy shit. Hello? Hello, a tugboat just ran a ferry boat over.
Just ran it over.
Yes, a tugboat just ran one of the ducks over right in front of Penn's Landing. Hello? A tugboat and a barge just ran a duck. One of the
Ride the duck. The ride the duck.
The ferry boat duck things?
They ran it completely over. There's people swimming.
The ducks, the Philadelphia Ducks? No, the car duck.
No!
Ride the duck.
Right in front of Penn's Landing. There's got to be 50 people in the river. In the river, lady.
I love the fact that you're just calling her an idiot because she doesn't understand why she should send help that a fucking duck got ran over. It's in the water, lady. Everything fell in the water. Cages in the water, ducks in the water, sharks in the water, our shark. You got hoagies in the water, sharks in the cage, sharks eating a hoagie. It's like fucking Jaws for maniacs. And there's a couple points there where I think I heard him stop for some crystal meth. Let's go over to Joe. Joe in Jersey.
Yo, buddies.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 years at Villanova, hearing that goddamn accent every day.
Villanova. You're in Villanova.
Villanova in Bryn Mawr.
All right. Everything's happening. Here's all you got to do. Go over to Conshohocken. That's all you got to do. Take the Schuylkill all the way down. All the way down. It's in the water, lady. There's a duck in the water. They spilled their hoagies, their cokes. I don't know. No, in the water like Rehoboth. That type of water. Lady. They're just fucking going... This woman's just doing her job answering the phone and this crazy shit starts to come down. Cam, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, the greatest part about that audio is just the lady yelling, "You ride the ducks."
You ride the ducks. What don't you understand, lady? You ride the ducks around. There's mummers in the water. Oh, come on, lady. What are you supposed to be doing? Who are you, Sally Starr? Larry Boa fell in the water. What don't you understand about this? Let's go over to Bruce. Bruce in Florida, you're on Fez.
Hello, buddies.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, just wanted to mention that I lived up in Delaware for roughly 8 years, and they have the same exact accent down there. The only difference is where I was, they had like the big Amish beards and stuff down in, Kent County.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also hear that accent in Maryland. I call it Chesapeakean.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Chesapeake accent. It's actually even different from the Philly, and you can hear it as you're going down 95 start to mix with Southern until, like, those people start to, like, along the Chesapeake, they kind of murmur a Philly accent. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
I went out to visit a buddy in Arizona, and being from Philly, I was talking about water, and my buddy's wife had no idea what the fuck I was trying to say, and then when she would try to say water, she would crunch her face up and just try to squeeze it out of her little tiny mouth hole. It was hysterical.
Here's the weirdest thing. Like, where did you grow up? You grew up in Philly, right?
Yeah, well, just on the other side of the river in Jersey, but yeah.
Wasn't it weird, though, that you had that accent, but then you thought you talked just like everybody on TV? You just could not hear the difference when you're growing up there.
I live in Reading, and they think I talk funny, and it's an hour from Philly.
Yeah. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ.
God, look at all the people swimming. Holy shit. Hello? Hello, Dave. A tugboat just ran a
ferry boat over. It ran it over, lady.
A tugboat just ran one of the ducks over right in front of Penn's Landing. Hello? A tugboat and a barge just ran a duck. One of the
Ride the duck. The ride the duck.
The ride the duck.
The ferry boat duck thing.
They ran it completely over. There's people.
They ran it over.
The ducks, the Philadelphia ducks. No. The car ducks.
Ride the duck.
Right in front of Penn's Landing. There's got to be 50 people in the river. In the river.
In the river, lady. In the river. Everybody fell over. Everybody fell over. There's nothing you can do. Their hoagies are in the water right now. Cages in the water. Sharks in the water. Hoagies in the cage. Smokes are in the cage. They ran it over. You better get out there on a houseboat right now. Right now, you better get out there. The bad thing is, if Opie hears me doing this accent, he gets actually excited. He'll get a heart on it if he hears that accent. I don't know what it is. Opie's going down to Philly this weekend. It's going to be so good. We're going to see the Flyers, the Eagles. You'll see the Fells. It's all happening. Pat, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ron, it's great to have you on the phone.
It's good to be here on the fan with you, man.
But now I realize how ridiculous I sound. And wouldn't it be amazing if the movie Rocky actually had the Philly accent in it?
It's really funny how many times that they'll do that. Or what was the Eagles movie that they did? Invincible, a couple years ago. And they kept using, like, New York actors doing New York stuff.
It's such a distinctive accent.
Yeah.
Why don't they put it in movies? I mean, you never hear that anywhere else. And now I realize how ridiculous I sound.
Well, what's really funny is they can't put it in movies because they can't get actors. The only one who ever does the accent is Danny DeVito. Will do it. Danny DeVito is like from South Jersey, so he gets the accent.
He has a New York sound to it. You need a distinctive Philly sound. I think Bruce Willis make him do it.
Yeah, Bruce Willis grew up on the Jersey side, a little further down, and he could probably pull it off.
I think, Ron, do a whole show with just Philly accents calling in. I think it'll be great.
Yeah, we'll call it WIP. We'll do we'll trade everybody from the Phillies.
Love your show, man.
All right, peace. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here's Kevin in Tennessee.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, you got to understand it's a fucked up accent, but on the other side of the phone, she's probably saying, I don't understand what you saying. Why you talk about duck?
I can't imagine what the 911 operator was going through. It had to be fucking insane for her. A duck got ran over. People are in the river. No, Penn's Landing. Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, I got friends that can't even watch some movies because of the, like, Fargo. The Midwestern accent just annoys the hell out of them so much they can't watch it.
The Fargo accent, people from Minnesota also say that they don't talk that way. But then I would always laugh at anybody from, like, Minnesota calling up O&A. they would have a hard time just saying O and A. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. Here's Jason in Jersey.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I'm from Western New Jersey. We really don't have much of an accent here, and I have family in Maryland. Just started dating a girl a couple weeks ago from Maryland, and first time we get together, she looks at me and goes, "Why don't you get on top of me?" And
yeah. It's really fucking sexy. Get on me. Come on. Come on.
I look at her with this face, and she's like, "What?
Why can't you get a booner? Come on."
Oh, my God. It's like, why don't we go down the water, put them all in the boat, get out, and go home? I'm like, yeah, okay.
What you really need to do is duct tape her. That's the only thing that you can pull off. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. It is the Ron and Fez show.